Hey, so how can non-US sellers get Amazon insurance? In this video, we're going to provide you with the answer by the end of watching this video. Especially if you're a non-US seller, you're going to get more information also about insurance, the cost of the insurance, do you need it or not, why you need insurance, etc. So please watch until the end if you are a non-US seller. And myself, my name is Vova. I've been selling Amazon since 2016, private label, and I've created over 400 videos for you here on this channel. With me today, Amit. He is from Spott. And guys at Spott, they actually provide insurance for Amazon sellers and also for e-commerce businesses generally. And in the description, I'm going to have a special link with a special offer from Spott for those who want to get insurance for their e-commerce or Amazon business. Amit, man, can you introduce yourself to us and then we will cover this topic?
Hi, Vova. Thank you. My name is Amit, co-founder, chief product officer at Spott. Been working with e-commerce businesses for the last 10 years or so. Happy to be here.
Nice, good to have you here, man. And we also have other videos playlist with you down in the description of the video that people can know more about Amazon insurance, what it is, needed. But generally, hopefully this video also will cover a lot of good stuff. So good to have you here, man. So non-US sellers, that means people are selling on Amazon maybe in US, but they're non-US sellers. They are required to get insurance. What's up? How do we deal with that?
That's a great question. And actually, it's a bit complicated, or at least it was a bit complicated. Amazon announced that everyone who sells on Amazon.com, meaning in US, must have liability insurance in place. US sellers actually were able to get insurance in many cases because the brokers that they work with already know how to work with Amazon, know the right policies, etc. But once you start thinking about what's happening outside of US, it became a bit complicated. So today, if you're located outside of the US, you have three options to get liability insurance. First one, open a US entity. You can go open an LLC and move your business entity to the US, not physically, but for tax purposes. Start selling there, and you can get insurance like any US business. We have some partners that we work with that can walk you through the process, help you open an LLC. They'll give you the best service possible, so you can complete the process if it makes sense to you and to your business. This is something that you should think, of course, a lot of before you do that. Mm-hmm. Second option is relatively lightweight, where you can open a semi-US entity, get an identifying number. You can get it, EIN it's called. You can get it within a day. You'll need an address. It will probably cost you a few tens of dollars a year, and you can file as a US entity for this purpose. So this is the second option. We can work with you through the process, help you understand what it means, help you get it done, and then you can be considered a US entity for this purpose. Third option is to work with your local carrier. Okay, so let's say that you're located in Canada. In this case, you probably want to get insured by a Canadian insurance company, and this insurance will cover you both in Canada, but also it can be global, so it will cover you in US as well. Same if you're in UK. Okay, you can get insurance from a UK carrier. You can get it through us. Today we work with Canadian sellers. In the next few weeks, we will also work with UK sellers. You can get it through us via a UK or Canadian carrier, and you'll get insurance policy that covers you both locally and in the US. So that's probably the best option for you. It may take more time. It may cost a bit more because it's global by coverage, but it can cover you both locally and globally.
So you're saying there are three options, man, for those who are non-US, let's say Canada, maybe UK that you're soon to work with, maybe people from other countries, from Europe, Israel, maybe. Yes. Depends, right? And probably if people check on your website, they will be able to see which country, because maybe somebody's watching from some country non-US, like, do you guys work with me? I would recommend checking through the link in the description to see if guys work with specific countries in the future. If you're watching this 1, 2, 3 years from now, probably it's going to be more, which is pretty cool. And you're saying, man, that first option is actually opening US entity, so like LLC, limited liability company, right? Yes. One option, and then through it get an insurance. Right, and you can help with that, I believe, as you mentioned.
We can help with that.
Yes. Yeah. Second option is semi-US entity, which is like you get an address in the United States. There's some process to that, and you get EIN, which is, I can't remember exactly what that means. EIN, something that identification number. The third option is actually if you're just in your country, like, hey, you know what, I just want to stay in my country, maybe find a local someone through Spott. It's possible to find a local provider, if you mentioned, if I understand right. Yeah. In the same countries, like Canada, UK, or other, places.
Exactly. tell you even more than that. While we do have the countries that we work with in our website, you can reach out to us. If you're a seller selling on another country, we'll try to find a local solution for you, even if it's in country that we don't work in. We do have network of connections, and we can try to find the best match for you. We'll be more than happy to try and assist you in every way possible.
Perfect, man. And then, like, what's the process? Like, okay, so let's say we decided that, or we got in from Amazon the message that we need insurance. That means, what is insurance? What does it insure? Like,
yeah. So liability insurance is what Amazon started requiring last year. This insurance covers you against all damages and physical and bodily damages that can be caused to a customer by using your product. So let's say that you sell barbecue equipment and you use it to barbecue and it heats up and someone gets burned from the equipment itself, then it can sue you for any physical damages or property damages that were caused by it. And then you will need to pay what the court of law will decide. Amazon started getting sued for things that were sold on Amazon.com. Customer said, I don't care if it's Vova's equipment, Amit's equipment, I bought it on Amazon.com. And Amazon, from that moment on, required all sellers to have liability insurance in place. This is what it covers you from. Pretty easy to get. If you do it through our website, you can get it within 2 minutes. You upload certificate of insurance to Amazon, and that's it.
You mentioned on your website, we can get the quote in 2 minutes. That means if it's somebody from a country that's not from the country that you're working with, it will take a bit more time, because then I guess it's more manual sort of work. So you should probably use the email on the website of Spott. But if you're in the countries that do work with you, you work with them, then they can use a process. Can we see that process, please? And this way we will be able to understand how it is. Because I mentioned maybe in some other videos we did, like it used to take a long time relatively when this issue with Amazon insurance came up. Maybe generally with insurance online. Cool that online technology can help us do these cool things, right? To quickly in 2-3 minutes get the quote. Beforehand, it was a bit more complicated. You know, you bumping emails back and forth, boom. So let's see, man. It's interesting.
All right, so we'll do it. I will say that you can do it in 2 ways. If you're in UK, Canada, or any other country, you can go through the process, try to get a quote. If it's a country that we work with, we'll get a quote on the spot. If it's not, one of our representatives will just call you in a few hours. You'll get a call, so we'll take care of you. Other option, you can reach out to us by mail, by phone. We'll be more than happy to assist you, walk you through the process, help you understand, and find the right insurance carrier for you. So I'll share my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
So let's walk through the process. So you start by getting your quotes. I'm going to use my demo account for this purpose. Here you can enter your store name. Let's try one of the stores. You press next. Here you can confirm all of your details, your contact details, name, email, phone number, for example. Here it's US number, of course, no number like that. Here you confirm your business address, okay? All this information, by the way, is going to be on the insurance policy itself, so you need to make sure that it's correct. You confirm the address. Here you can connect your store. If you do that, we know exactly what you sell, how much of it you sell, and we can communicate this information to the carriers in the most accurate way that allows them to give you the best price. So they know exactly what you sell and they cover you for that and that alone. You don't pay for anything else. And you can also skip, right? So if you don't want to connect your store, you can skip. I recommend connecting, of course, but skip is an option. If you skip, you can continue to fill in some details. So do you sell as a private label? Yes or no? This will also impact the price. Private labels usually pay a bit more because they are considered the manufacturers of this item. When was your business established? How many years of experience do you have? Are you the only employee in the business? What is your estimated gross revenue? Let's say you give us consent to contact you via phone. I do, because if I want a representative to reach out to me, I should give the right phone and expect a phone call. Has your business been insured in the past? Let's say no. And do you sell any of these specifically dangerous items? Let's say no. You do submit. And if you're in a country that we work with, you get a quote right on the spot. Okay. If it's not, then a representative will reach out to you and give you a quote, or we'll try to find the right carrier for you that will give you a quote and then a policy.
And here we have 3 quotes. So we have one that we see, 1 out of 3. Maybe it will be 1 out of 5. Depends on the country, I guess, on the situation, on what we're,
Exactly. And you can choose if you have any preferences to one of the carriers that you're more familiar with or that you worked with in the past. You can choose one of them, or you can choose the best price. We make sure that we work only with the best carriers possible, so you know that you get the best service for them if needed, and everything is tailored for what exactly you need. So we verified that all the policies meet all the different requirements of the marketplaces, Amazon, Walmart, Wayfair, etc., and that the carriers know it and cover you if something actually happens.
In the description, I'm going to have a link to Spott website to check out this process, go through the process if you want. Again, I think by connecting the store, the guys will take this, but they're not going to see all the info, I guess, on the store, just whatever's needed for the numbers, I guess, right? What you're selling, numbers.
Yeah, exactly. We're a certified application on Amazon web store, so like you connected to different service providers. Again, we do the connection only to get information about what you sell, how much of it you sell, if there are any additional risks that the carrier should be aware of, and that's it. And based on that, we can get you the best price.
Yeah, and again, in the description, I'm going to have a link to go through that process. Now, I have a question about the cost of insurance. So I guess if we're selling lower per year revenue and we're selling not dangerous products, maybe, then it probably will be less. The more revenue, usually will be more. Can you talk about that a bit, man?
Exactly. So there are 3 factors that will impact the price. First, how much do you sell, right? The more you sell, the more exposure you have. Second thing is what exactly you sell. If you sell something super dangerous, like trampolines. By the way, Vova, did you know that trampolines is probably the most dangerous category in Amazon?
I didn't know that, man, but I can't imagine.
People break things jumping trampolines. So if you sell something dangerous, sport equipment can be dangerous, all kind of toys, things that kids can put in their mouths, creams that people put on their hands, etc., considered dangerous. If you sell something that's less dangerous, of course, you'll pay less. So like we said, how much you sell, what you sell, and being private label, yes or no. If you're a private label, you're considered the manufacturer, so it's slightly more risky than being a retailer where you work with big brands, and usually it's less risky.
And also,
these are the big factors.
And there's also wanted to ask you beforehand. You said private label is if you manufacture something and they will come to you with the questions if something happens. But if it's online arbitrage or wholesale, they will come to the Sony, let's say, headphones. But do they still need the insurance, the online arbitrage sellers and wholesale sellers? Yes. Okay.
Definitely.
Interesting. They're different products. Then. Maybe somebody has 1,000 products, right? Online arbitrage.
But they will get insurance for their business, right?
For their business.
Why is it important? You want, if something happens, you want your insurance carrier to take care of that, right? So if they need to work with Sony to get the reimbursement, you don't want to do it yourself. No. If Vova will come to Sony and say, hey, your headphones cause my customers they will kick you out of the. But if Hartford, for example, one of the largest insurance carriers in the States, will come to Sony and say, hey, this is what happened, then it's a different story. So you want everything to be taken care of by insurance experts if something goes wrong, and you just insure your business. You don't, as an arbitrage, you can get like an umbrella insurance that covers all the different things that you sell. So you just want to be that your business will be covered.
I understand, man. So again, in the description, I have the best offer for Spott for getting insurance with the guys. Before we wrap it up, anything that I didn't ask you that you wanted to mention about insurance for non-US, liability insurance, something maybe we didn't?
Yeah, just that insurance is really important, right? You don't think about it all of the time, right? You don't hear about it most of the time until Amazon sends you an email say, hey, you need to have insurance now. But this is something that everyone should get. It can save you in case something does go wrong, and things tend to go wrong sometimes, right? And if something does go wrong, you don't want to be exposed. You don't want to face a lawsuit, a huge lawsuit. I would much rather pay a few $100s, sleep well at night, and know that I'm good. So you can get it through us. It will be super easy, super cheap. If you get it through someone else, that's fine as well. Just make sure that you have insurance. That's the right thing to do. So.
Perfect, man. So here on the screen on YouTube, we're gonna have an end screen with old videos with Amit. So if you want to know more about insurance, maybe we dive into details, maybe we dive into maybe a bit deeper into the pricing or something like that. It will be here on the screen. It's gonna be a policy. Plus, there's gonna be a little window where you can click and go to get the best offer from Spott for your insurance.
By the way, Vova, we have a lot of information in the blog section of our website, a lot of articles about what's insurance, what is covered, what is not, how to get one, etc. So a lot of good stuff there. Feel free, of course, to read through it. Ask if you need any additional information. Send us an email. We'll be more than happy to share as much information as possible.
Perfect, man. Thank you, Amit, for being a guest today, for sharing, and maybe not get lawsuits, but maybe we get insured just in case. Right. Thank you, man. Thank you.
May we not get in lawsuits no matter what, but if we do, let's make sure that we have insurance.
That's a good point, man. All right. Thank you, man. Thank you.